The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the latest episodes have sparked curiosity and excitement among the audience when it comes to the return of the character Thomas and the intense battle between him and Carter. Let's dive into each detail to explore this promising and surprising plot. Rumors of Thomas leaving the bold and the beautiful have been stirring up the fan community, but recent revelations have confirmed that it was just a false rumor. In fact, Thomas will be back next week, and not only will he appear, he will also bring with him a dramatic story that will surely keep the audience glued to their seats. Actor Matthew Atkinson, who plays Thomas, has had a busy time in his personal life as he got married and welcomed a new member over the Christmas holidays. But now he is ready to get back to work, and this return promises to shake things up at Forrester Creations. One of the most anticipated episodes is the tense confrontation between Thomas and Carter. Forrester Creations has long been a symbol of the Thomas family, and he cannot stand by and see the company fall into the hands of others. Thomas decides to confront Carter directly, demanding that he return control of the company to the Forrester family. However, Thomas does not only use arguments or emotions to convince Carter. He goes further by making a bold threat that if Carter does not cede control, he will have to pay with his relationship with Hope. This statement not only surprises Carter, but also puts Hope at the center of a complicated love triangle. Carter loves Hope sincerely, and he is confident that she will never betray him. This belief makes Carter not too worried about Thomas's threat, but is Carter overestimating Hope's loyalty? Because the complicated feelings between Hope and Thomas have always been an unpredictable problem. While Carter struggles to keep faith in his love, Thomas knows how to exploit the deep connection he and Hope once had. The undeniable attraction between them may once again become a spark, pushing Hope into a spiral of difficult choices. Hope has always tried to maintain her image as a strong and loyal woman, but with Thomas's return, things could change. Thomas is not only an old friend, but also someone who once held Hope's heart in a way that Carter never fully understood. The pressure from both sides, one side is the current love for Carter, the other side is the intense charm and passion of Thomas, which may cause Hope to lose control. This raises the big question. Will Hope stand firm against the temptations, or will she be drawn into the emotional whirlwind that Thomas is creating? Thomas's return is not simply to reclaim power at Forrester Creations, but also to create a new game in the relationship between him, Hope, and Carter. Carter may face bigger challenges than he ever thought, when his trust in Hope is at risk of being shaken. On the other hand, Thomas may not stop until he achieves his goals in both love and work. He has proven that he is a person who is not afraid to use any means to achieve what he wants, and this time is no exception. It all started when Carter accidentally caught Hope and Thomas sleeping together. For Carter, this was not only a shock, but also a painful betrayal from the person he loved and trusted the most. The image of Hope and Thomas together made Carter lose control, causing his anger to explode. Carter rushed to beat Thomas, taking out all his frustration and anger on him. But what Carter did not expect was that Thomas had anticipated this. By sending a message to cleverly provoke Carter, Thomas deliberately lured him into a trap. This was not just a spontaneous action, but part of Thomas's calculated plan. When attacked by Carter, Thomas was not afraid. He pulled out a knife, and for a brief moment, Carter was stabbed and fell down, motionless in a pool of blood. Thomas quickly calmed down and gave a reasonable justification for his actions. When the police investigated, Thomas asserted that this was only self-defense, a forced reaction when he was attacked. Moreover, Thomas argued that he had done nothing wrong by coming to Hope. He emphasized that Hope and Carter were not married, so Hope's choice to be with him was completely reasonable. With sharp reasoning and evidence from the text messages he sent to provoke Carter, Thomas believed that he could easily escape punishment. Hope became a tormented character when witnessing Carter lying in a pool of blood. Her thoughtless actions and promiscuity led to Carter's death. Hope could not deny that she still had special feelings for Thomas, but that was never worth exchanging with a human life. This obsession not only makes Hope face the feeling of guilt, but also risks completely destroying her image in the eyes of her family and friends. Hope not only loses Carter, but also faces the judgment of society and herself. Despite the tragedy, Thomas still achieves his greatest goal of regaining control of Forrester creations for his family. His plan, although cruel and calculating, has been completely successful. With Carter out of the game, Thomas has no more opponents standing in his way. However, this victory also leaves many questions. Is Thomas really satisfied with achieving his ambition at such a high price? And can he continue to maintain a relationship with Hope when he knows that what they did caused Carter's death? The consequences of this event will not stop at Carter's death. Hope will live in torment and self-blame. The Forrester family will face public opinion and suspicion from the police, and Thomas himself will not be able to escape criticism no matter how hard he tries to justify himself. This event also opens up many new directions for the story. Can Hope forgive herself and move on? What will Thomas do to maintain power and deal with possible legal troubles? And how will the Forrester family react to the price they have to pay to protect the company? The story between Thomas, Carter, and Hope is a clear demonstration of how ambition, love, and betrayal can push people to unimaginable limits. The Bold and the Beautiful once again affirms its appeal through dramatic, dark, but captivating details. The next episodes promise to bring more surprises, making the audience not to miss. The story begins with Bill's surprising decision to free Luna, a convicted serial killer, from prison. This is a twist that has fans wondering, how can a man, no matter how powerful, free a serious criminal with just his words? This decision is not only unreasonable, but also shows Bill's lack of consideration, especially when it has the potential to endanger his loved ones, including his son Will and his ex-lover Katie. Viewers cannot help but wonder what Bill was thinking when he made this reckless decision. Or is he hiding a deeper reason that no one knows? When Katie finds out, she cannot keep quiet. Outrage is overwhelming when Katie decides to confront Bill directly to ask him to reverse the decision. For Katie, the freedom of a murderer like Luna is not only a threat, but also an insult to justice. She did not hesitate to criticize Bill, emphasizing that he was putting everyone in danger, including himself and Will. The confrontation between Katie and Bill was tense, with harsh words that could not be easily erased. However, what Katie did not know was that Luna had heard the entire conversation while hiding in the bedroom, which provoked Luna to turn her anger into a vicious plan of revenge. After hearing Katie's harsh criticism, Luna decided to take action to eliminate her. With a cruel and remorseless nature, Luna silently cut the brake cable of Katie's car. Not stopping there, she also intentionally increased Katie's fear by appearing to say goodbye with the cryptic words, "This may be the last time I see you." This sentence made Katie feel uneasy, but not enough for her to change her plan. She left the house with Luna's sabotaged car, completely unaware that she was driving straight to her death. Just as Luna had planned, Katie had a terrible accident when her car lost its brakes and crashed into a cliff. The violent collision killed Katie instantly, leaving an irreparable loss for Logan's family and those who loved her. Katie's death was not only a heartbreaking tragedy, but also the focus of a criminal investigation. The police quickly stepped in to clarify the cause of the accident. But the big question is, can they discover that this was not a normal accident, but a carefully calculated murder plot? Katie's death will leave strong aftershocks for all the characters in the story. Bill, who was indirectly responsible for getting Luna out of prison, will have to face the pain of losing a loved one and criticism from the Logan family. Katie and Bill's son will also suffer the deep trauma of losing his mother, and as for Luna, although she has carried out her plan perfectly, the question of whether she can hide this crime forever is still a big question mark. Luna may have erased all traces, but can she avoid the light of justice when the truth is gradually revealed? This event opens up a series of new questions and directions for the Bold and the Beautiful. Will Bill realize his mistake and find a way to fix it? What will the police discover during the investigation? And when the truth about Luna's actions is exposed, what price will she have to pay? Moreover, Katie's death could be the catalyst to completely change the relationship between the main characters. What will Bill do to protect his son Will from deeper trauma? How will the Logan family react to this loss? And finally, what punishment will Luna, the mastermind behind it all, face when everything is exposed? The story of Bill, Luna, and Katie is a series of tense, dramatic, and shocking events. These events not only completely change the lives of the characters, but also set the stage for a new series of developments where justice and revenge intersect. The Bold and the Beautiful continues to prove its appeal through surprising and unpredictable stories, promising to satisfy the audience in the following episodes.